In Zootopia, Nick Wilde became a hustler because of prejudice, a dream of being a Boy Scout shattered by a cruel world. But what if we told you he never had a choice? That his slyness was hardwired into his DNA millions of years before the first brick of Zootopia was ever laid. Your life begins with a system installation. You are not just a Fox kit. You are born with the Predator 3.0 operating system pre-installed. Your senses are not windows to the world, they are combat-grade sensors. Your hearing can pinpoint a mouse under a foot of snow. Your sense of smell reads the forest like an open book. Your brain is not for idle thoughts. It is a ballistic computer, constantly calculating trajectories, risks, and energy expenditure. In Zootopia, Nick dreamed of joining the pack. But in the real world, his body is a perfect solitary weapon, and this weapon is constantly demanding fuel. Welcome to the real world, Nick. Remember his brilliant popsicle hustle? A complex scheme to turn a giant popsicle into 100 tiny ones for a massive profit? In nature, this isn't called a hustle. It's called caloric cost optimization. And for a fox, it's not a choice. It's a constant, desperate necessity. A fox's life is not freedom. It is a prison of efficiency. Your predatory body burns calories at a furious rate. You cannot afford not to hunt. Every day is a series of high-stakes deals. Steal an egg from a bird, outsmart a hedgehog, stalk a rabbit. Every failure is not just a missed opportunity. It is a measurable step towards starvation. Your slyness and cunning are not personality traits. They are the symptoms of your desperation. Nick Wilde wears the mask of a charming cynic because his heart was broken. A real fox wears that mask because its stomach is eternally empty. The constant gnawing fear of hunger is what forces its brain to operate at 110% every second of every day. He is forced to be a hustler because his biology grants him no right to rest and no margin for error. He is a slave to his own perfection. At the end of Zootopia, Nick becomes a cop to make the world a better place. The funny thing is, he'd been doing that his entire life without ever realizing it. You have lived your life on the edge, a frantic hustle of cheating, hunting, and surviving. You saw yourself as a selfish predator, taking whatever you could from the world to fill a void that could never be filled. But in your final moments, as you look out over the forest, you understand. You were not a thief. You were a gardener. Every selfish act you ever committed had an unseen, altruistic consequence. By eating the weak and sick mice, you prevented epidemics. By controlling the rabbit population, you stopped them from destroying all the vegetation. Your endless, desperate hustle was the invisible hand that maintained the fragile balance of the entire ecosystem. Nick thought his greatest achievement was solving a conspiracy, but his real, invisible achievement was the health of the very forest he hustled in. You thought your life was a battle for your own survival, but in reality, you were a crucial instrument for the survival of everything else. Your curse was its blessing. You were not just a hustler, you were the unsung hero whose cruelty was simply a different form of care.